Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your muse Tracy. I am here to inspire you and empower you to live the life of your dreams, to create on purpose exactly what you want in all areas of your life, to stop settling and to stop suffering. You are not here to suffer. If that sounds good to you, you're definitely welcome to join me on this channel and subscribe to the channel and check out what I'm up to over here. So today's video is all about how your 3D reality is for you, by you, and it is you. So I wanted to make this video after a powerful session with one of my one-on-one clients, where in this session we had a huge breakthrough. My client had a huge breakthrough in her understanding that if the 3D reality isn't showing you what you want, if it isn't showing you your desires, it's showing you something very, very, very important. It's actually showing you what you hold within yourself that is blocking your desires, okay? Because there are no actual limitations. There are no actual roadblocks or brick walls. If your 3D reality is reflecting back to you what you would call a limitation, whether that is with money, with your career, with relationships, with your physical body and appearance, any of it. And anything that feels like a limitation is not a real limitation. It is just simply showing you what you hold as true, as a limitation within yourself. It's not a real limitation. All possibilities exist, right? All of your desires exist. If you can have a desire for something, it is possible for you. Creation is finished. And if 3D isn't what you want, it's trying to show you something about yourself. This is how this whole thing is set up. You don't have to worry that, you hold something in your subconscious that's blocking you, but you don't know what it is. It's all right there in front of you for you to see. And it's so obvious that we miss it. We have this separation mindset. We think that 3D reality has nothing to do with us sometimes, but it has everything to do with you. It is you. So if your 3D reality is not showing you what you want, it's not showing you your desires, it's not the ultimate truth. There is no ultimate truth. Creation is finished. All possibilities exist. Everything is available. Everything is possible. You just have to do the work to let it in, what it is that you want. Only you can let it in, and only you can block it. So I know it's simple to say, it's not simple to always see that. And that's why coaching is so helpful and so important. And it's why I do what I do, because you are meant to live the life that you want to live. As I say in all my intros, you're not here to suffer by having this desire for this life that you want to live, and it's just out of reach for you. That's not what you're here to do. That might initially be your experience, but that experience is actually not meant to keep you in suffering for forever. It's meant to, feel bad, to feel intense, for the purpose of waking you up. So look at what you would seem to call a roadblock or a brick wall, a limitation, and then ask yourself if you think that that is true. This takes honesty. You have to learn to be really honest with yourself, and you have to be vulnerable, and you have to be courageous. These are all things that are like the fundamentals of doing this work. You can't fool yourself. You can't lie to yourself. You can't keep denying parts of yourself. You have to be open to looking at yourself truthfully and honestly and lovingly. So I'll give you a clue, when you look and you ask if you think this is true, I'll give you a clue. If you're reacting to the 3D circumstances as a limitation, you believe it's true, because you're only ever reacting to what you believe is true. So let me give you an example. If I told you, you look good today, but you also look like you have 3 heads, you probably would be completely unfazed by this random comment from me because you know, you might think it's a little bit weird, a weird thing for me to say and wild for me to say that, but it wouldn't rock you. It wouldn't shake you because, and I'm just guessing here, you don't actually think that you have three heads, or you don't actually even think that you look like you have three heads. So you don't believe that. So it's not going to shake you. You're not going to have a reaction, like this deep reactive state of, oh my God, Tracy thinks I have three heads. You're not going to do that because you don't believe it's true. You see, we're reacting under the guise of she thinks that. No, it's about what you think. So keep this in mind. If you're reacting to something in your 3D reality, it's because you can only react to what you believe is true. So this is where being vulnerable with yourself, being honest with yourself, looking inside yourself about, do I really believe this? Do I actually believe this limitation is real and true? And being honest with yourself. So you're only ever reacting to what you think is real and what you hold to be deeply true within yourself. So even if on the surface, you don't think that you hold the belief that you're not worthy, but you're reacting to something because something is seemingly telling you that you're not worthy, this is where you want to look deeper. You want to look deeper within yourself and question, why am I reacting to this? What must I believe is true to be reacting to this? So if you're experiencing cycles or circumstances that you think are limiting you in love, in your career, or with money, or with your physical appearance, anything, this is about recognizing the limitation is not out there. It's not actually out there. It's within you. And as I always say, this is not about blame or shame. It doesn't help for you to blame and shame yourself. It's about empowerment. And if it was truly out there, the limitation was truly out there, well, you can't change that so much. You can only change that to some degree. But it's not out there. And so because it's within you, you have all the power to change what is inside of you. I promise you do. It can feel hard, it can feel challenging, it can feel like overwhelming, it can feel like you're stuck, but none of that is real. All of that is just stories. You have the power to change the programming inside of you, everything. You are not a victim of your programming. You're not stuck with your programming. I don't care if you've lived 50 years, 100 years with this programming. You still have all of the power in this now moment to change the programming if you want to. It's not your past experiences, the trauma that you've lived, that is actually limiting you either. You can't change the past experiences. It's about you carrying the past experiences and or the trauma with you and bringing them into your now moment and making them exist and stay alive in this now moment. You keep bringing the past with you. That's the only way that it stays alive. And you have full control and full ability to put it down in any moment and to stop carrying it. And I'm not saying that this is the easiest thing to do, but I am saying that you have all the power to do it. So this is a process, and it's a moment to moment to moment decision and process. But as I just said, all of your power is in this moment, not in your past moments, in your past experiences. And this is exactly why you have to look at the programming and understand the programming. And if you need help with this is exactly what I work with my one-on-one coaching clients to do. And it's what my program is all about. It's all about taking you through the process of this deep transformational work, understanding your programming, and of course, how to change it. Any unwanted programming that was never yours to begin with. Because when you react to something, you keep perpetuating it in your reality. You keep it alive. You keep the cycle going. You are the only one that can keep the cycle going or break the cycle. No one is doing this to you. No one else is perpetuating the cycle. And there are no, like I said before, there are no actual truths. You decide what is true for you. And you can't do this on a surface level. You can't just say wild things and, think that your words are going to take precedence over your beliefs. Because your beliefs are your framework. It's what you operate from. And so if you're saying the words, but you're not changing on a deeper level, the words aren't going to do much. So you decide what is true for you. And this, like I was just saying, it's not done on a surface level. You can't decide with your words. You decide on a deeper level. You have to decide at the level of the programming in order to see the changes in your outer reality. This is where the work is. But this work is everything. It means everything to do this work because, this is how you not only create the bigger changes that you want to see in your reality, but this is how you solidify the changes in your reality. So things are not, sort of coming in and out temporarily. The money shows up, the relationship shows up, even the physical appearance shows up. And then it's in and out, in and out. No, this deeper work helps you solidify the changes because you're not trying to just say the words, but really there's a deeper thing going on. This is what creates the in and out with manifestation. But when you do the deeper work and you change at the deeper level, at the level of your programming, then that stabilizes the in and out because it's that deeper programming that sort of overrides everything else eventually. I hope this is making sense. So this is where the work is, and it means everything to do this work because you are not meant to experience what you want for a month or two or even a year or, however long you've had your manifestations come in before they leave again. And you weren't meant to experience that, that bliss and then have it ripped away again, never to be able to experience it again. No, you are meant to experience that to see what is possible and to see what you hold within you that is blocking it from being in your reality permanently, from manifesting fully and staying in your life. This is the point. So if you've had your desires come in only just to leave and you've struggled to bring them back in, you're not meant to stay in this place of struggle. Again, this place of struggle is meant to wake you up. It's meant to open your eyes to what you are holding within you that is blocking your desires from being in your reality in a stable way, in a permanent way, just the way that they are meant to be. So, your reality is for you, it's by you, it is you. Please leave me a comment down below. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've made it this far into the video. Leave me a comment and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.